Oh god, it's Liesel again. Come on, Liesel. Get out of here, Liesel! Get out of here! What's up, everybody? We have a new Hall of Heroes coming. Yay! A special Hall of Heroes. Okay, so we get to choose one of these monsters. We get to choose between these 4 monsters. No, we get to choose Liesel, or what is it? Honghua, Asasis, Aria, and I think that's Honghua. I think that's her name. And Guillaume. Yay. In my... Well, so who should you choose, right? Who should you choose? Who am I gonna choose? Who should you choose? It's not up to me who you should choose. You should choose whoever is gonna be good for you. But we'll go over the monsters and see who's good. Who's good? 5 monsters that have appeared in the previous Hall of Heroes have returned. Siege the chance to visit them once again. So Hall of Heroes, okay, 1 of 5 available monsters. Collect summoning pieces, right? We know how that works. We know how Hall of Heroes works. My question is, the way it was stated in something else, I don't remember what else I read, but it sounded like they were only gonna limit it to 1 monster. Like, no, I mean, I know it's 1 monster. You can only get 1 monster, you have to choose, but it's not a voting thing, right? So, it's not like, okay, everyone in Summoner's War votes, and then whoever gets the most votes. No, everyone gets to choose specifically which monster they want, and then the Hall of Heroes opens up for that. But something sounded like, whatever I read before, sounded like you only could get up just 1 summon of that. But I think it's gonna be just like the regular Hall of Heroes, not just the 1, like, oh, you can only get up to 50 pieces and then it closes. But who knows how they're gonna do it. Hopefully we can get lots and lots more. This girl. I've never gotten her, see? Everything else is... Well, actually, I've never gotten her either. Okay. Look in the... Okay, but I got, like, multiple water ones at this point. Okay, let's see... Let's see what she does. Let's see what she do. We'll go over these real quick, because I think my battery's gonna die. So, we'll go over these really quick. Really quick. Okay, Honghua, yes, that was her name. First skill, she's got, you know I love my Xiaolin. I think I'm gonna choose the Honghua for myself, just because I don't have her. The other monsters I have. That's my thing. Also, skips for Xiaolin if we can farm it multiple times. I never actually did this. I was never too excited about her. We have the first skill that combos into the second skill. Each kick has a 75% chance to remove a beneficial effect, which is good against the wind monsters that have... What wind monsters have beneficial effects? I don't know. Then we have this. Fire Dragon attack. It just sounds good. It's Zeroth's attack. No. Fire strikes 4 random targets with the power of fire. Each strike prevents the target from using a skill with cooldown for 1 turn. If this skill is on cooldown, you have a 25% chance to counterattack when being attacked. I still like the water one better. I still like this one better, just because I think I like her 3rd skill better. Stuns. Beautiful. I like the stun better, because they don't even get to move at all, right? So I like this, plus I like her because she's water, and there's a lot of fire monsters, and there's a lot of water monsters. So I mean, if we try Honghua, trying to remove beneficial effects from Theomars, not gonna work too well. But maybe I'll change my mind. I think for me personally, Honghua is the one that I'm gonna choose. Let's see the other ones. Liesel? Where are you, Liesel? Where are you, Liesel? I thought he was awakened. I thought I had an awakened Liesel before. Maybe I just used one. Maybe I didn't actually have him awakened. Okay. So we have the first skill, Vampire Bat, attacks 2 times with the Vampire Bat. We have Weaken, which is a speed break and attack power break. That's not a bad second skill. Okay, it's not a bad second skill. And we have the Killing Wave. Attacks with a group of bats, the damage increases if you are less wounded. So I know some people like to put him on Vampire and use him as their farmer for Fame and Hell. I've seen a couple people do that. The leader skill increases the HP of dungeons. Ally monsters in dungeons is not bad. But you gotta think that you have 2 monsters that have... we have Veramos, which of course is global HP leader skill. Not as good as lethal, but are you really going to choose lethal over Veramos in a dungeon just based on that? Probably not, even though this is pretty nice. This weekend is not bad against bosses. Attack speed break and attack power break is not bad against bosses. But there's really no... There's nothing... You know, I haven't seen him on... Here's the thing, I haven't seen him on Rage Blade. Just as like a nuker in Arena... I haven't seen how much this can potentially do. So maybe we'll see what it can do. I've just seen him mostly on Vampire for farming Famine, because I think one person did it a long time ago, and then a bunch of other people did it after that. Not a bunch, but anyone that had him was like, okay, I'll just do it on Vampire and make him my farmer. But he does Famine Hell. He's got a heal on his first skill too, which is going to help him become less wounded, of course. So I think Vampire Revenge is what they were doing for him. Then we have a Asasis. Askaskus. Where are you, Askaskus? Where's Asasis? Come on, Asasis. Is she here? She is here. Okay. So we have Asasis. We tried her with, check out the video if you feel like it. We tried her with Rage Blade. She actually didn't do too bad. She doesn't have any skills, but she's got pretty high, base attack for a support monster. So that was fun. She's got the continuous damage dots for the good in dungeons, because it's pretty nice. 15% of their HP. Continuous damage for 3 turns. You gotta let it tick down, but it's gonna be each is a 5% chance. Not 5% chance. Each is 5%. So it's to have her on Violent or something like that, or Avenge, is not that bad. We have the Twister. It's an AoE. Recovers the HP of all allies by 10% each. And then we have Force Field. Creates a shield that absorbs the inflicted damage proportionate to your level for all allies for 3 turns, and decreases the chance of being attacked with a critical hit. This is, people were using this. Still, I don't see it so much lately, but this used to be a big thing that people were using in Giant Speed 10, using Asasis, and I think that's why people still like to use Asasis. She's definitely good in Giant Speed 10. Increases resistance of monsters with wind attribute by 50%. That's not. This is a global leader skill too. I mean, that's not that bad as long as it's wind. So you have to run a full wind team. But yeah, we got that Asasis though. So if you're looking for that, we'll do Guillaume next. Where are you, Guillaume? Guillaume. I have more than one 4-star Dark Monster? Lanet. Oh, okay. 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 So we have Guillaume, which is basically a ghetto Theomars, in my opinion. Not my opinion, it's basically a ghetto Theomars. We have the stun on the first skill. It's not bad to have a stun on the first skill. We have a stun on the second, with a 30% crit rate bonus. And stuns if he lands a critical hit. And then we have the Elaborate Plan passive. Increases your crit damage by 50% and decreases the chance of receiving critical hit by 50%. Okay, with the second part of this, he's so squishy he's gonna die anyway. So if he gets even if he doesn't get crit on, he's still... This is not like Diaz, where like, or like Jubel. He's a squishy monster. You don't need to crit on him to kill him. You'll just kill him. So that's kind of poopy doo-doos. But it does increase his critical damage by 50%. I would love to re-rune him. I have him 6-starred. He's not skilled up with these two, but he's got pretty good runes. It could be better. I'll show you his runes in a second. We have the attack power in the arena is nice. But this guy's a PvP monster. I have used him with Orion, Eladriel, and Guillaume. There's no attack buff though on that. I just realized that. Well, I mean, you could use him in a similar place that you would use Theomars, right? He's neutral as far as elements are concerned, like Theomars is, but he does also have that stun, which is kind of nice too, and he's got the crit damage buff as well, which they just changed. I really didn't cover it since they changed it, but maybe I'll put some better runes. I need to put some better runes on him anyway. I think he's on Violent Will, so maybe I'll change him to Violent, and no, the Will runes aren't that bad that are on him. Okay, anyway, So we have Guillaume. Now we have the last monster, which I think should be, if you don't have her, should be the monster that you go for. Okay, especially if you don't, if you can't clear TOA. Now, if you don't have Theomars like me, maybe you want to go for Guillaume. Guillaume is okay. I've used him. Am I in love with him? He's okay. I think he's solidly okay. We have Aria, the last monster. Now, Aria is amazing for TOA crowd control. If you have no problem with TOA and TOA hard, if you already have your team set up, then that's fine. Maybe you don't need Aria. But she's got great crowd control capabilities. What do we have here? We have this one. Attacks with the bat puts the enemy to sleep for 1 turn, 50% chance. Recover the attack gauge by 50% of the enemy falls asleep. That's half a violent proc. So, sleep, and then boom, attack gauge recovery by 50%, which gets her just that much closer to getting another turn. Then we have this, slaps an enemy target and disturbs its HP recovery for 2 turns. If the target is asleep, the target will be stunned for 1 turn. So turns that sleep, we can sleep, we get a little extra chance to get another turn, and then we can use that second turn to take that sleep and turn it into a stun, if we so desire. And then we have this Curse of the White Knight, reduces attack speed of all enemies with diluting ray of light, increases chances of enemy landing a glancing hit. So it's attack speed break and glancing hit, and no, just speed break and glancing hit. Okay, so 2 of those. A lot of people like to use her on Despair, speed, HP. They used to do speed, this was changed, it used to be different. It used to be guaranteed critical hit with this one if the enemy's asleep, but now it's just stun. So a lot of people like to use her for Despair and Despair Focus, Despair Revenge. Focus for, I think this Focus is better, because everything she has needs accuracy, right? But lots and lots and lots of speed. So let me show you guys what I have on my Aria. I think if you don't have Aria, definitely consider her. Because she is, if you maybe have Shannon, she's similar to Shannon in what she does, the glancing hit and the speed break, the AoE speed break. So sometimes Shannon is better, sometimes Aria is better. I know my guildmate Buffalo has both of them built and runed, and he loves his Aria. So let me show you. I don't know if I even have enough time before my battery dies. No, where is she? Okay, well, I don't know where mine is. Okay, let's do this. Hold on. I gotta keep the what is it? I don't know. I can't let you guys see what's in storage. It's a mystery. Illuminati confirmed. Okay. This one. Yes. Okay. So who else did we see? We saw Stasis. I don't look at the runes on my Stasis. It's bad. Because I changed her. I don't even use her anymore. We have Guillaume. Crit rate is good on Guillaume, especially with a 30% boost on the crit rate. I need more speed on him. I need more accuracy on him. I need more crit damage on him. There's so much more that I need to do with him. I think I just need better runes in general on him. Okay, so we have, this has like no subs. That's basically nothing. It's a big old nothing burger. We have attack crit rate over here. Would love to have some speed, some accuracy. And then we have, I think maybe I'll just take him off will. Yeah, I think he just needs to come off will. Put will on someone else. Huiten. But like I said, I was using him as a ghetto Theomars. We have, I really don't need the crit rate and the defense and the HP on here. Attack, crit rate, crit damage is what I want. I want speed, I want accuracy. I'm not getting it. Maybe I can find some better. See, these are not bad. Maybe it was a new rune that I put on him, but he needs more speed. He needs crit rate, he needs crit damage, he needs accuracy, and he needs attack. So he's gonna be a squishy nuker. That's just how he is. His HP is not that bad considering what it could have been. But we have just some HP stuff over there. Okay. But Aria is beautiful. So my Aria has 206 speed. better runes. 76% accuracy. Let's see here. So, little, almost 1,000 defense. Okay. I think she's, what is she? Speed, HP, accuracy? So she's got speed here. Okay, speed, accuracy. That's nice. That's actually a good rune for her. What do we have here? Speed, I don't know why this rune's on her. Speed. Okay, we could do better runes, actually. Maybe that's just what I had left over, and I was like, I gotta rune her with something. Speed, accuracy. Okay, so I could actually have better runes on here, too. Speed, accuracy, defense, HP. I really want to go for speed and accuracy. Speed and accuracy on here. Of course I have accuracy on here. Why didn't I do focus? I don't know. Accuracy... Oh, it's not that bad. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't do focus. Maybe I was... I don't know. So let's go look at a better Aria. Because I think that's what people are going to want to do. People are going to want to do? People are going to want to do. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? He's not down that far, is he? Oh, I guess he is. Okay. Saw. He doesn't refresh wings at all during the week, though. He just does battles whenever he's gets out of work or wakes up in the morning or whatever, and then that's it. But he's usually ranked the same at the end of the week, around the same as I am. So let's see his Aria. What is his Aria? He's got 237 speed, and his Aria, pretty similar with the HP and the defense, a little bit higher on the accuracy. Let's see what he's got. He's got despair, speed, resistance, HP, accuracy. He's got crit damage. Why does he have crit damage? Because of the speed? Maybe because of the speed. Also, he's got blade. This is a great rune. Okay. Awesome speed on here. HP, defense, resistance, accuracy is great. He's got high speed, HP, accuracy, speed, HP, defense, resistance. I'm surprised to see her on blade with the crit damage on slot 4. Because I think he changed it. I think it was HP before. Maybe it wasn't, I don't know. Because it used to be, she used to have, with the second skill, this used to be a guaranteed crit. So, or maybe he just never changed it from when it was that. Now his is, he's got the third skill reusable in 4 turns, whereas I don't. And maybe I should be farming for the Aria Hall Heroes, but I know I don't have, my Aria works just fine the way she is. So that's why I haven't really worked on her, gave her Devilmons or whatever. He did give her Devilmons. He feels that it is definitely good to give her Devilmons. Also, if you guys want to check out Aria, I've used Aria a little bit on my channel, because of course I have one. I have a 6-star one. She is one of the Hall of Heroes. I think she's the biggest Hall of Heroes that everyone's always like, man, I wish I was there to farm the Aria Hall of Heroes. I missed out. She's amazing. So I think that's a good enough reason that maybe Aria Hall of Heroes, maybe you want to do it. And I see a lot of people rune her for Despair. I think Despair accuracy is the best way to go. Or Despair Revenge. Because you Revenge, you can stun and you can sleep on the Revenge hit too. So I think Aria is definitely the way to go. But I think for myself personally, I'm gonna do the Fire Kung Fu Girl, just because I don't have her. I have Aria. My Aria works. She does TOA hard. I can use her in TOA hard. I can use her in TOA regular. But I don't have a Fire Kung Fu Girl, and I like to Pokemon and collect them all. God help me. God help me. But yeah, hope that helps you with your decisions. I think definitely, you know what? And here's what I'm gonna say. Some of you want Asasis. Asasis is good. Asasis can do TOA as well. But I think, did someone get, oh, Theomars. Someone got a Theomars. Okay. Thought they got something crazy. Thought they got something crazy. But I think Aria can do she could do a lot more than just TOA. She could do PvP, she could do different stuff like that too. So definitely, I think he even uses her. I think my guildmate uses her. I mean, he loves his Aria. Like, loves. He would never do anything without his Aria before. So, I think definitely strong consideration for, and maybe you want to try, maybe you want to choose Aria. But then again, it is up to you guys, so decide what area of the game you need the most help with. And oh my god, this was 20 minutes long. Holy crap, I gotta end this now. It's gonna die. It's gonna die. I'll see you guys, as always, in the next video. Happy Hall of Heroes grinding, you bitches.